Right, here we go. Resume our campaign. The war room. We're getting ready to be able to field our first battle star. That'd be awesome. I already have 2 officers trained up. You can do it. Okay, so here's our war campaign right now. We're all our ships spread out. We're slowly building, and we need to occupy 1 more planet in Helios Delta to secure it. All our fleets have been built up. We're building a reserve fleet in Ragnar with Manicores. So at Ragnar we have this fleet that we're building up. He's waiting on 1 more adamant to complete. This is the fleet that's gonna go over to the last planet over there. This is the reserve fleet of Manicores. And we're building up Helios Delta, the Daedalus fleet, which he's waiting on 4 adamants. Once those 2 operations are complete, they're going to go over here to Helios Gamma, where Fleet 8 is at in this guy. He's anchored at Libran. He's got his full complementary of ships. He's trained up enough that he can field a Battlestar, but once Daedalus goes there, they're going to swap out him for the other guys. And then they're going to go on and Operation Scorpio here. And once we complete that, that'll be the end of Chapter 4. And we just secure this whole half of the map. And from that moment, I think we get 500 RP out of that, which should be enough. It should be enough to unlock the gunship. Should be enough to unlock the gunship, which is here. And I don't know if it's enough to unlock the Battlestar, but assuming we have enough for the Battlestar, we'll get the Battlestar first. If we don't have enough for the Battlestar, we'll get the gunship next. But I think we'll have enough to get both those. I just don't remember the numbers. Those numbers right there, what they mean is they correlate with the chapter. When you're doing the first campaign, you have Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Those numbers correlate with the chapter. The player character is the one who controls the timeline. So when we did our thing, we took this planet first, secured a star lane, and then we went straight into Ragnar and started building up our fleets. And then why we did that is because once you end that chapter, then the Cylons have access to that technology too. So we wanted to build up our fleet and get a couple officers trained up. So once we complete Chapter 4 and go into Chapter 5, we'll get our first Battlestars and our first gunship. But the Cylons are going to have access to them too. Colonial fleets are somewhat limited in squadron size. You can have about
1,870,000.
Said I done the mission, bro.
Cool. What a lot of people do wrong in this game is they just go straight into 5 and 6. Like in one night, and when they get to 6, their ships are all outclassed. You're trying to fight a war with like 5 ships.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said I have that game, still playing it.
Yeah. So here's our building procedures. We are alternating between Manicore and Adamant. Here's our officer fleet. All our guys are being trained up. Got a nice training program going on. Okay, so we're at 488. So go ahead and end this turn.
Fleet group has its coordinates.
Okay, so first thing first, we got to go here, here, and the adamant here. It's gonna go to Fleet 102. Okay. Now, this fleet has to jump to Necrates. And the fleet at Necrates. He's gonna jump. Yeah. Delta Hestia. I'll secure that, and then we're waiting on Daelus's battle group to be built. So the next thing we got to build is an adamant. These are 484 for fleet ops. Go ahead and end the turn.
Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir.
Detected
a Cylon escort fleet, sir.
Alright, 2 combat missions are up. Let's go ahead and 4,000 and 2,000, 59 and 51. Let's go ahead and proceed. Should be a good fight. 2 battles today. Should be good. Now, I normally don't play music through this because I make this into a highlight video and export it to YouTube later. And so I normally don't play music through this game because then the audio won't be muted out. I love this shot. That's an awesome iconic shot of the Galactica there in her heyday. She didn't look like that in the second Cylon War. Alright, Cylons are coming in off the port side. Our ships are all out of order here. Right. 4 contacts in. Let's go ahead and proceed.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said I am a tier 3 go on headset party now.
Headset party now. The here.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said level 21st at tier 3.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said level 21.
Hold on. Right, let's go ahead and warm general quarters here.
All hands on deck. Brace for impact.
Okay, everybody's set. Let's go ahead and prioritize everybody's guns. One on capital ships.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said send a message to my profile. Alan 28 AM 78.
I will once I get this organized first. Hold on.
Alan 1,870,000.
Said Alan 281,078.
I will once I get everything situated first. I have to do everything in order or I'll forget.
Launching alert Vipers. Launching alert Vipers. Launching alert Vipers.
Okay. Good map. Big nebula between us and them. I don't know what type of nebula it is, but go ahead and form up right here. We'll swing out this guy to here. We'll go to guard position. We'll go up.
On it, Commander.
Guy's gonna swing out. Go up. Like this guy. Won't have him swing out as far. Okay. Guy's going to maintain order, but he'll go down.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Okay, once next turn we'll tighten it up. So when all the Vipers will be on command. Let's see, send a message to profile. How do you do that? Guess that worked. I don't know what that does. I haven't really used the party stuff much on the PS4. I don't really know a lot about it. Okay, I guess it went through. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Hey, workers. We have to assume they have torpedoes. So we're positioning our fleet to defend against that. This guy is going to go high. He's going to maintain his guard position. This guy is going to go here. He's going to stay pretty much in their line formation here. Let him go up. If they're going to be our field guns. And then we're going to go to the last ship. Everyone's going to tighten to this guy.
On it, Commander.
Go ahead and assign our fighters to defend the command ship. Which technically we don't have a command ship. But, there's no officer here, so we'll defend that guy. Since they're relatively close to each other, they'll defend both those guys. I don't know what the Cylons are yet. One of them's at least a Talon. He's launching fighters, so we have to assume there's more than likely one Talon and 3 Nemesis. We have to assume at this point the Nemesis have torpedoes, which is why we're doing a lot of elevation changes to minimize the chance of being killed. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
UPQ 50. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Do I have to... Hello? Can you hear me?
Is that you?
Yep.
Hello.
I hear you.
Are you there?
I hear you.
Hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Have you got it as game party?
I went to
Hello?
party. Yeah, I went to the party.
Hello.
Let's see. Hello?
Alan 1,870,000.
Said
Hello?
in our party.
Hello?
Alan
I know you can
1,870,000.
hear me, but you can't.
Said
I
can't
can't
hear
hear
you.
you. Sorry. No, I can't hear you. I can hear you on your stream, but I can't hear you on the headset. I'm from Scotland, remember, so don't worry about it. Okay? Just try and sort it out.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
No, still can't hear you.
Do I have to key it? Is there like a key? Do I have to hold the button down?
Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you. Do you want me to send it to you, by the way?
I guess you could.
Send the party to you, right? Just text me a message on PlayStation, and then I can send you a party.
Do I have
Text
to
me a message.
No.
Okay?
text a message? You text a message.
And I don't like to be voiced in your stream, so I'm going to cut myself off.
Okay.
I don't like hearing myself. Right, I'll send the party to you, okay? And it's PP. Right,
Hmm. So I guess I'll go here. phone, right? We gotta send him a message, I believe. What we have to do. He said send him a message, right? Party invitation. So I guess I go out. I think that would be under notifications, right? Hello? Testing 1 2, testing. Testing 1 2. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
It's not working.
Hello? Hello? Testing 1 2, testing. Do I have to key it?
No. He's in the party, but he can't hear me. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm in the party. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I can't hear you, but I can hear you on your stream. Okay?
Is that okay?
Something to do with the settings. No, you don't need to change the audio. It's something to do with the network with PlayStation. If you're talking from America and Great Britain, it's different servers. Not what I'm talking about now.
Okay.
So you probably got a different server from me, and it's not connecting to each other. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you. I've got the Battlestar Galactic Dreadblock, but I stopped playing that. Right? I'm just saying. The other thing is, I was stuck playing Star Trek. I don't know what with my Klingon ships. I don't know what I'm going to pick. I'm at level 20. I don't know if I'm going to pick the cruiser or some other two other. What would you suggest?
Can you hear me in the stream? Can you hear me talking in the stream? Can you hear me talking in the stream? Hello? 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 Can you hear me talking in the stream? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, yeah, it's in Star Trek Online level 20, you're really kind of at the very beginning. I would
Yeah, I can
suggest
hear you.
I would suggest follow the storyline as much as possible because the progression is designed to get you all the way to the Admiralty. Once you get your first
You
tier
said it
5
now, but
and
I can hear you in the stream. Don't worry, bro.
Okay, once you unlock your first tier 5 and tier 6 ships.
I had the volume down. Sorry, bro. Okay.
Okay,
I'm alright. I can hear you.
okay.
Okay.
Anyway, but level 20, just follow the progression in Star Trek Online as much as possible. And
Right.
then,
The best thing is you'll probably hear yourself talking and it's going to be an echo.
I'm fine.
It's not connecting right.
Okay. But do you understand what I'm saying? In Star Trek
Oh, I've done
Online, in Star Trek, there's kind of a delay, but in Star
No,
Trek
I'm
Online,
doing the Klingons. And I know your stream, you're talking about the things, right? But I'm in the Klingons and I've done 65 in one profile and 30 on the other profile.
right?
I just want help. I've got a token for level 20, tier 3. That's strange.
Yeah.
Battle cruiser, bird of prey, or a raptor. You say what ship I should buy.
Are you a tactical, engineering, or science officer?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
The way Star Trek Online works is on the Federation side, science officers fly the lighter, like destroyer side ships, and engineers fly the big booming cruisers. On the Klingon side, they flip that around. The science officers fly the big booming slow cruisers, and the engineers fly the fast Raptor type ship. The Klingons are built around sort of a fast attack style of fighting. That's why they use bird of prey and raptors. I think the raptors are the best all-around ships for the Klingons. If you like,
Science.
yeah. Well, the Klingons don't really have a science vessel, but they replace it with raptors because they're used to raiding these quick lightning strike attacks, and that's what their fleet is built for. It's how their ships are designed when you're skilling out.
It's different. with
If
Klingon.
you're a tactical guy,
Bro, I
you're
know
a
your stream. You're saying about different ships in the Starfleet, right?
right.
What I'm going to say to you is in the Klingons, it's totally different. If you know what I mean. So there's no much science people in each ship.
That's right. On the Klingon side, the Raptor,
All of the ships I can buy.
the Raptor replaces what Starfleet has as science vessels. They use a Raptor. That's what the name of the ship is. A Raptor. It's a battle cruiser. Basically, but engineers usually fly those on the Klingon side, and science officers will be flying the slower.
I hear what you're
slower
saying,
ship.
but the problem is, I know I'm interrupting you. Sorry, in your stream. But the battle cruiser is the best because the hull is 24,000, and the rest of them are lower than that.
Right, that's correct. But if you're not a engineering officer, you're not going to be able to use the Raptor effectively. You're going to be kind of out of position because you're not going to have the power. Usually engineering officer has a lot of power, and so when that vessel, like a cruiser, once you have a lot of power on your side, that vessel comes alive. You could be a science officer or a tactical officer in a battle cruiser, but you're always going to be underpowered in a Raptor or a battle cruiser. So if you're if your character is an engineer, I would go with the Raptor. If you're not an engineer, then you're better off in a bird of prey if you're a tactical officer. If you're a science officer, then either the battle cruiser or the carrier type ships kind of the way you want to go because it's designed for that kind of character. If you put a science officer in a Raptor, you can use a lot of skills, but you're not going to have anywhere near the power you would have that you would if you were an engineer. Klingons are built around engineers.
I'm going to pick the battle cruiser because I picked that the last time. Okay.
Yeah.
I picked that the last time. I picked the battle cruiser, and I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I
just
don't like
know.
the bird of prey.
Yeah.
I don't
Whatever.
like the Raptor. So
Whatever you
I'm going
pick,
to pick the battle cruiser.
yeah. Whatever you
Okay,
pick, you're
okay,
not
bro.
stuck with. You
Yeah,
can
but-
change your ship at any time. You're not stuck in any ship in Star Trek Online. So, whatever ship you use, right now you're low enough. It doesn't matter.
The Raptor.
But just know that if you're not an engineer, it's going to be hard to play a Raptor.
I'm going to pick the battle cruiser.
Yeah. All right, let's get on with the war. I think I moved everybody, right? Let's go ahead and check. He's in position. He's in position. He's in position. He's in position. These two guys are where they're going to be. Yep. And they're showing attack. They haven't attacked yet, so we have to assume maybe the nebula is affecting the little gas clouds affecting their guided ordnance. So we'll assume that it does not, and we have to also assume they have torpedoes. So let's be ready. Ending our turn.
Yeah, continue that. Because I like that game, by the way.
Yeah,
That way.
I love this game. This game is awesome. Awesome game.
Hey, what'd you say?
Battlestar Galactica is an awesome game. It's probably one of the best tactical
So
games
say
out
we
there.
all.
In this style,
Oh,
probably
crap.
best. Moody's out to guard.
On it,
He's right
Commander.
in the guard position. We're basically using our Manicores as field guns. Put them back like that. Okay, our line's gonna shift. Oop, wrong button. Move him over here. Have him keep going down. Why we're shifting elevations is because if they have torpedoes and they shoot them, torpedoes are unguided. So by going up and down, you minimize the chance of one of your ships being obliterated in the opening salvo by a torpedo. Which is one of the things the Cylons like to do. They like to spam torpedoes at you. I don't like that our line's spreading too far like that. We're gonna go back and redo this.
I'd have to take stuff off this ship to put it on the other ship. Damn it, man. Oh, crap. Right, I need to take that off.
Yeah, I don't like the way the line's gapping that far. I like a tight firing line here. Column formation here. They're technically in a column, but because your guns are mounted sideways, they're pseudo line.
Yes, Commander.
Here we go. Right. The Cylons still haven't attacked yet, so they seem to be going around the gas clouds, so I imagine that nebula is affecting them.
I'll have to sort this ship out, man.
Here they come. Okay. We know they have guided
Hostile
ordnance
unit
now.
identified. Missiles incoming!
Right.
Man.
Right. Gonna boost thrust that guy. Boost thrust that guy. Boost thrust that guy. Boost thrust that guy. Back to this guy. It's gonna swing out like that. Far enough underneath them that we know they don't have torpedoes now, so that's good.
It's kind of weird how I can't hear you, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Swing out. Get these guys like that.
It's just kind of weird how I can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's doing that.
And it sucks. I could talk to you all night long.
Technology. I have Discord. Okay, we went to
Too rare. Shit weapons.
we're going to
God. Just take everything off so I can know what I'm doing.
swing out that guy. He's gonna hold position. Swing out that guy.
So say we all.
I think we're clear of the cloud, so we're gonna do a conduct a missile
tier
drill.
4, that's all I've got, bro. I've got other torpedoes, but I mean, they're kind of low ones, but I've got
Missile tubes prepped.
very rare ones, 2 of them. Very rare. I've got a rank 2 very rare and a rank 4 very rare, but they're not very good because I don't like them.
Yeah. Can always improve them. Your R&D department can always improve them.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, our missiles are up. We're gonna hold our Vipers back to knock out as many of these incoming ordnance, and then we're gonna send them out to bash one of those 3 guys over there. This is our focus of our attack. Go ahead and end our turn.
Fighter squadron is taking fire. Manticore is taking damage.
What we need to do is, while we can, and we have time, we're gonna boost thrust that guy. Boost thrust that guy. Going to
I like to leave some stuff on different ships, if you know what I'm talking about, because you have to let them go out and do battles for you,
right.
if you know what I mean.
Yep. These guys back this way.
Yes, sir.
These guys are going to shift out this way. Come up.
I am Optimus Prime. Now send this message out to any Autobots. Seeking refugee.
Optimus Prime.
Yes, Commander.
Earth is ours.
Okay, where's our squadron going to go to?
You hear me doing Optimus Prime?
Yes, I do. Gonna have to send these guys to kill this guy.
Understood.
He's got a sexy voice.
Thank you. So focus our attack right here.
Manticore is taking damage.
Now see, this is where the computer screws you, because if you destroy your target, it will immediately send your Vipers to attack wherever the most massive Cylon target is, and they end up getting wasted. That's a built-in cheat that the game has. So you gotta be ready for that. But we're wiser. Gonna have them attack this guy. As our guys swing around.
Customized ship.
Guys are gonna
Should I
turn.
put it as a refit? or something just to see what it looks like? Oh, that looks cool, by the way.
It's up to you, I would think.
Heavy.
Yes, sir. So say we all. On it,
Should I
Commander.
actually put this, bro, I know you're concentrating on your game. Should I actually put the ship, just like, instead of current ship, put it as refit and just see what it looks like? It looks cool, like.
Yeah, you can always see what it looks like. You don't have to buy it. Just know that any refit costs a Zen. You have to donate some money to the C-store. You want that look.
I'd rather put it in the refit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Gonna change the color. Oh no, I can't change the color on this. No colors? Gotta be joking me, man.
Klingons don't have a large
there's
range of
camouflage.
colors. You either get like a green, a blue, or a real ugly brown. Oh, let's get a damage report here. Let's, get repair crew on engineering here. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. Good.
Nah, some of them don't, actually. I'll just tell you the now. Some of them don't.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it none. Purchase. Oh, you're right, actually. Oh, crap. Oh, it's the Type 3B.
Manticore is taking damage.
Alright, well, I can change it now. That's cool. Oh, my ship looks awesome, bro. My ship looks awesome. I've actually got 4 keys and I've got like 6, 2, 3, and 2 boxes to open.
Cool.
How about that?
I normally, with the cryptic games, like I get like free Zen during the year, and what I do is I just save it all throughout the year, and in December, when it all accumulates, I get something good at the end of the year. I have like 6,000. By the end of the year, I'm gonna have 9,000 free Zen to spend. So you can get a pretty good ship, a ton of keys.
Sell some stuff because my bank is getting filled up. Manticore is taking damage. She has got a sexy voice. Damn right, baby.
Swing around like this.
Do you like my accent? Because it's Scottish, man.
I actually
I'm
like
saying
the
that.
Scottish accent. I like, my 3 favorite accents in the world are, Greek, Russian, and Scottish for some reason. I think they all sound similar in some ways, but my favorite. They all sound cool.
Hey, are you a premium?
A what?
Are you a premium account? Because I really want to know.
In the PC side, I have a lifetime subscription.
Understood.
On the PS4, I don't have. I'm gonna buy one lifetime sub, so eventually I will have a premium on the PS4 side. Alright, I'm gonna lay waste to this guy.
Aye, that's right, man. Alrighty then.
Yes, sir.
Right. Here's our squadron at.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Right, well, I've opened up a couple of boxes, and I think I've got a couple of keys left. 2 keys. keys.
Got 10 points left. We're gonna do a gamble here. We're going to tell these guys.
Lockbox. Section 31 lockbox.
I want them to focus fire on this guy.
Lockbox. What should I open up? You tell me, bro. A discovery lockbox. A section 30 or a section 31 lockbox. Or a Deep Space Nine lockbox. Open that. 2 of them.
I don't know. Do you want anything out of the lockbox specifically? If not, I mean, all 3 are decent.
Oh shit.
So, this guy want to, Right, so on our next turn, what we're doing is we're setting up our turn for our missile attack, which is going to occur on the next turn, but we want to lay masking fire on that Talon, so he's focusing our guns.
I'm not really bothered. Not really bothered. Just
adamants.
Just tell me a lockbox. A discovery lockbox, a section 31 lockbox. 2 of them I have to open up, or a Deep Space Nine lockbox. Tell me.
I say go for
You
the
decide that with
section.
my last 2 keys.
I say go with the section 31. Lockbox.
I've only got 2 keys left.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, 2 keys. I actually got an upgrade, and then I got more other stuff.
Manticore is taking damage.
What?
Tossman.
No, I was
Said
going to say,
hello.
no, bro.
Hello. How are you?
What boxes should I open up then?
I say go with the section 31.
Agamemnon Games.
Said section 31.
Okay then. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So you said a section 31 lockbox. Right, okay.
That is correct.
Well, I actually got a special equipment
Tossman.
pack 30.
Said I
section
am fine,
31
thanks,
module.
and how are you?
Very real.
Oh, good.
Thanks very much.
Tossman, I'm fine. Thank you.
Cool.
I'm doing great. Getting ready to
Right,
knock
and then
out
I'll
some
open the last one.
Cylons here.
I got something else, man. I don't care what that is. Very rare. Holy
Points.
crap! I've got 2 things that's worth 100,000 credits each.
Awesome.
Okay.
Go ahead and put this guy back to defense.
And I've got a countdown on equipment. Cannot equip more.
Want this guy to go back to
Be
defense.
equipped by any career.
Let's swing him out this way.
Awesome. Oh, can I put that on my guy?
We'll have him go up.
Hopefully. Oh yeah, I can
So-
actually equip that. But God, I could sell the 2 things for none. Well,
Okay.
100,000 credits each.
We're gonna-
But probably more.
And boost stress on all these guys.
Holy crap. Fleet credit bonus. What's that mean?
What are you asking? Let's go to this guy. You need to set his posture to defense.
Cool.
Emergency cruiser on standby.
20,000 fleet mark. Oh, you have earned a total 100.
Defense.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to keep that, like.
Defense.
I'm putting that in my bank.
Tossman.
Sid, how far are you in the storyline?
I was pretty far in the storyline for Battlestar Galactica, but what ended up happening was last August they had an update. And they changed all the, like, prior to that, your fleets could be like 2,000 level fleets, but then they upgraded it so I guess the minimum was 4,000. So then overnight, our fleets were at, the Cylons were hitting us with 4,000 fleets, and we only had like 2,000 level fleets, so I had to go back and restart the campaign. So we're still in chapter 4 on this campaign. We're working our way to Scorpia, but I wanted to occupy both Helios Delta, Helios Gamma before we attack Scorpia and end chapter 4.
Told you it was.
Yeah. Sort of our plan. But let's go back to the ship. So that's where we are in the campaign. We're going to hold position here. We want to come between the Talon and our line here. Like that. Need him to go up.
Yes, Commander.
Him to pivot. Go up. We want him to pivot. Go up. So all 16 guns are focused on that guy.
Hey bro, I'll tell you something. I got quite far in that game. Just to let you know that, right?
Right.
And if I played online with you, I'd probably kick your ass.
More than likely. Right, we're setting up our missile attack here.
How do I buy that in this place?
Missile tubes prepped.
How do I buy it? Shuttle. I got a shuttle.
Missiles on their way.
What the hell?
Yes, Commander.
I can get a shuttle. Is there a shuttle in this game for the Klingons?
Understood.
What, man? There's no way there's Klingons get a shuttle.
Right.
Basically, aye.
Here we go.
Manticore is taking damage.
Right, that's all. Right, bro, I'm just gonna go off the headset, okay?
Okay.
Just to let you know that, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna concentrate on this for a wee bit longer. You play your game, right? And I'm gonna leave your stream, and I'll talk to you some other time if we can get our headset working. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for hanging out,
Bye-bye.
Alan.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day, Alan. Alan's talking in the party chat on the PS4 if you can't hear him. Okay, so that guy's gone. Right. Swing this guy out. He's gonna go up.
Understood.
And this guy's gonna stop his focus fire. This guy's gonna swing out, solidify our line. He's gonna pivot, like that. This guy's gonna go up, like that. It's gonna go up, it's gonna pivot slightly. This guy's gonna go up, like that. It's gonna pivot. It's gonna pivot slightly like that.
Understood.
Right. Our Manticore's Guy needs to repair his engineering, so and put a repair crew on that. He's okay. So his guns are facing the opposite direction. So want this guy. Left, right. Bottom is go forward. Big rock in his way. I'm gonna come down. This guy to come down.
Understood.
Gonna send our Vipers. They're gonna go after this guy.
Understood.
She's facing the other way. They'll be chasing down. This guy will probably survive this missile attack, but he's gonna be in bad shape. This guy, though he's a threat with his guns, he's not really a threat at all. He's just a big target. That's the real target, and the other guy's the real target. But we'll be knocking them out soon. The only problem is this Manicore is going to be coming under a lot of fire with that Talon sitting there. But that's what he gets paid for. That's what he gets paid for. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn.
Manticore is taking damage.
It's gonna turn towards the enemy. He may not survive, but he'll be in good position. It's his job. He's a guard. That's what he gets paid for.
So say we all.
There's a big rock in our way there. It can't be good.
Tossman.
Said as I got the adamant, I replaced the Manticore nearly instantly.
We use our Manicores as a floating shield and guard. The big rock in his way. He's gonna have to veer off to avoid getting hit, destroying our ship here. Bring this guy out that way. What we need to do is boost stress. Let's go that way. He needs to go that way. He needs to go this way. Yep. Boost stress. Now he needs to go that way. We'll move the line that way. Oop. Go. Oop. That's not gonna work. Don't want them running into each other. The line will go on. This ship will swing around and just come into the rear of the line. Assuming this Manicore survives, I doubt he will. You have to assume that he won't. He'll hold this guy. Guy will get all happy and start shooting him. Our fighters will take care of this guy. And so our guns can focus on that as we go by. This guy's gonna probably die as we go by. So, and to make sure we do that, we gotta make sure all these are not focus firing. So everybody should not be focus firing, right? Yeah, that's correct. Right.
Manticore is taking damage.
Talon's under fire. Luckily his guns are either side, so we gotta stay on top of them. It might cost us a mana core, but it's what he gets paid for. Have him go
So
up.
say we all.
Bring him around.
Yes, Commander.
It's gonna come out like that. Get that. We're up. Let me think about this for a minute. He's got 1 point of health left, so he probably won't survive. But, can we pull him out of battle? We probably should pull him out of battle. We'll have him withdraw. Everybody's guns are facing away from him, and he's heavily shielded in the back, so that'll give him a lot of protection. So, come out that way. And, assuming he survives, we'll pull him out of battle. But, we'll alter this guy's course. He comes in right behind him. He'll be in good shape. We'll keep him high, but Nemesis will have to work for him. And guy's almost dead. Let's get damage assessment. He's okay. He's okay. Well, get a repair crew on that hangar. He's okay, but that guy. I'll keep the repair crew on engineering, and a miraculous miracle that he survives this round.
Manticore is taking damage.
Nope, he didn't, so I didn't think he would. Swing out the command ship this way. He'll be forming up with his buddies. Go to the last ship in the line, slow his movement. Go ahead and end boost stress for these guys. They'll go back to defense.
Yes, Commander. Action stations.
tighter.
On it, Commander.
Okay, now these guys will all focus their guns. On this guy. This guy's gonna focus his attack. Okay. Go up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now they're all gonna conduct a missile drill here.
Yes, Commander.
He's done. How's this other guy doing? He's not doing that great either. So, should be the focus of the attackers right here. See what happens to this guy. Zoom in. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Guy's gone. Guy's barely hanging in there. Two guys gone. Look at that. Stupid Cylons. Now he's in trouble. Gonna go down since his guns are high.
Understood.
Command ship will come in behind him. This guy will stay on top of him. We'll stay in his rear. Be our little field gun.
Understood.
Then the squadron will come in and finish off our guy. He's not going to be alive much longer. We have to assume they'll jump a guy in. It's one of their favorite tactics. But we're ready for it. Look at that. By design. We always do 5 replays. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Manticores because they I like using them as guards. They're the shield. I see the adamant, at least at this level, they're more of the workhorse. And Manticores are easy to replace. Which is why we use them as shields. If you had to pick a ship to lose, a Manticore would be the one. By design, that's... Our military campaign is based around, if we're gonna lose any ship, it's gonna be a Manticore. And not adamant.
Tossman.
said you can use the sweeper as shields.
Yeah, you have to unlock the sweeper first. Yeah, you don't get the sweeper till like chapter 6 or 7. We're still in chapter 4, so the only ships we have available are Adamant and Manicore.
Toastman said you are getting them pretty early.
Yeah. These guys have been in a lot of battles. Look at all that battle scars on their ships. It's like their 10th or 11th engagement. See all that battle scarring on those ships? This is the best part of the game, are the replays. It's worth every penny. Worth the $35. Alright, replay number 2. Look at that battle line. Yeah, line. It's good. Cylons don't use any kind of formations. That's why they're losing the war. That's a pretty shot right there. Evasive maneuver on that asteroid. There's a pretty shot at the planet. That's pretty cool. Gas giant. Replay number 3. There's a cool shot. Cylon Raiders. Vipers are on the field. That's a pretty shot right there. An overhead shot of that Nemesis. Cool shot. Number 4, I believe, right? We always watch 5 replays. This is we got another battle to do too. This was the first one. Yeah, line. Pretty shot back there with the silhouette with the gun firing underneath the manicore there. His last replay. Look at that. It's a pretty shot. Cylons found that one part of space where a big rock was in the middle of the battlefield.
Tossman.
Said I love it. 3 Artemis and 4 adamant information carrot.
Yeah, the Artemis is nice. Yeah, we're getting ready to field. Once we take Scorpia and unlock it, we'll be able to field 2 battle stars right away. Because we have 2 officers that are trained up that they can command one. I try to design our combat operations on the Colonial side so that it sort of moves like a cobra, snake-like formations. If properly used, a battle star is an awesome platform. Used correctly, it's pretty awesome. It's only 7 o'clock. Just got a whole nother battle to go. This is like the perfect afternoon game. This game right here. I guess proceed. I always remember to save the game after a battle. So. Right. Got to save the game.
Escort group is engaging hostiles.
Okay, so that was at Ophion, which is right here at the head of Helios Gamma. So now we're gonna go up to Delta there and do this next battle. So let's proceed. While that's loading up, gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Gotta use the bathroom. Then we'll do the second battle when I come back. Just realized the mic is off. Graphics are all weird. They're coming in off the starboard side of the fleet. Ships are out of position. Let's go ahead and proceed. Refresh the map, anyway. I saw a lot of gas clouds between us and the Cylons. That can't be good. See a lot of clouds. We're actually in a pretty good spot. So we'll have to get them to come to us, which by the time they get there, we'll be over here somewhere. Let's go to general quarters.
All hands on deck! Brace for impact! All hands on deck! Action stations!
Reprioritize our guns for capital ships.
Tossman.
Said, are you helping with the DLC?
I have the DLC, but since we're still in the early parts of the original campaign, I haven't added those in yet. Once we get through the initial campaign on the PlayStation, then I'll do all the DLCs. Let's go ahead and launch our Vipers.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and move these guys to the guard position. Swing out like this. It's gonna go up.
Understood.
It's gonna swing out like that. It's gonna go up. Command ship is gonna slow up a bit here. Have them go down. Want to tighten up their column. Guy's lagging a little, but by the time the Cylons get there, need to solidify that gap. Okay. We have to assume that the Cylons have torpedoes, which is why we're changing elevation so that they should get one off, because they can shoot from that distance. The changing of elevation makes it harder for them to focus torpedoes on you, which they could wipe out a ship in the opening salvo if they get a good torpedo shot at you. And end our turn. I don't like torpedoes. You know, one of them's a Talon. Go ahead and have him defend this guy. We'll have them slow up. Go up.
Yes, Commander.
He's not going to go as far. I want him to form a nice little line right here. They don't have to be perfectly spaced, they just want them evenly spaced. So they form a nice firing line of guns. We're using our manticores as field guns. Field guns. To guard our battle line here. Gotta go buy this ship. So right now he's gonna slightly go off like that. Go down.
On it, Commander.
This guy's not gonna move as far, but he's gonna slightly go off, just like that. Go down. It's gonna slightly there. Fill this gap.
Tossman.
Said I like to use 2 lines vertical.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I like a simple firing. I think he's right. I like a simple firing line. Kind of not have to be fancy. Just have to
Yes, Commander.
build our gap assignments. Technically, the adamants are in a column, but because their guns are side mounted, they don't have to shift. They can stay flying forward, and then their guns are technically in a line. I like to use the manticores as guards. They're basically going to be the shield for the line, which is why they're on this side, and why the fighters will be protecting the manticore. If we had an officer, which would be the lead ship, the fighters would be protecting the guard ships. And what we want to know is, we don't know what kind of ordnance the Cylons have. We have to assume they have torpedoes. If we're lucky, they all have guided ordnance, which is good. Now, there's a gas cloud between us and them, which might be affecting their ordnance, but they can fire from this distance. Now we know the Talon doesn't have any missiles, so he doesn't matter. He just has guns. So we can take down a Talon and no problem. The biggest threats are these. We have to assume they
Said
have
I am
torpedoes.
not using HTE Manticore anymore since I got the adamant.
Yeah. I use them. I like them because they're quick. They can get around the battlefield quickly. Which is why I like them. They make a good field gun. Okay. Are these guys defending? They should be defending that guy, right? Just go ahead and end the turn. Talon's coming in. Right. Let's see. One guy's showing. We're gonna have to take a gamble here. Want these guys to stay here. We're gonna go up.
Understood.
This guy's going to relax his velocity here. They're gonna focus on the unknown guy coming in. We're gonna hold our Vipers on this guy until he does his missile attack. And then we're gonna continue to swing our line this way. But we're gonna go up this time. Okay, and now we're going to conduct a missile drill here. That's how we say it in Florida, missile. Some people say missile. And conduct a little missile drill.
Missiles
drill.
on their way.
Now, this attack could fail because there could be a cloud between us and him, which could affect our guided ordnance. We have to assume that it will. We're gonna have to take a gamble that it won't. And some of these might get through. Oh, he's in the cloud, so I have to keep him in reserve. So the cloud's right there. I see a cloud in there. Do you see a cloud? Apparently that guy's in the cloud. Right? Well, we'll hold his missiles in reserve. But, assuming that there's something there, when the missiles go out, they might be affected by that cloud, so what might end up happening in this attack, they might not hit that guy, but military prudence dictates that we attack. If given the opportunity. You must attack.
IFF confirms unit is hostile. Missiles incoming!
Okay. In that case, going to move these manicores ahead. He's gonna go forward and go up.
Understood.
He's gonna go forward. Press on. We must kill the Yankees. Let's swing our battle line over.
Yes, Commander.
The Yankee invaders of our fireside, we must kill them. Let's swing our line out this way.
On it, Commander.
Okay. Now the fighters are still protecting that guy, so they should be knocking some of those missiles out. And it's the focus of our attack. Let's do a quick damage assessment. Everybody looks okay. Okay, so he's the focus of our attack, so we'll keep eyes on him. Go ahead and engage.
Missiles incoming!
See, their missiles failed because there's a gas cloud and their guided ordnance went awkward. But the one thing we do know is all their ships have guided ordnance, so that's what we need to know. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. So where's the Talon? He's way out there. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to swing these guys back into a column formation. They're going to go up. They're going to hit that guy way out there. Drifting to a column. They're going to go up. And those
Yes,
Nemesis guns are forward mounted, so I think our mana course will be okay. We're gonna shift these guys to hit this guy.
Squadron target is confirmed.
And then our rest of our guys, they're going to boost thrust. They're gonna move swiftly to knock out the enemy. Knock out the Yankees. They're in a terrible formation. They're in basically a scrimmage formation. And their raiders are gonna have to play catch up. Okay. Right. Nothing spectacular is gonna happen on this round, but a huge gun battle. Let's focus on this guy. So actually, we need a damage report before we do anything else. Right. It's good. It's good. He's good. It's good. It's good. Everybody's good. Focus on this guy. And turn. Right. This guy's gonna hold.
Yes, Commander.
This guy is going to swing out like this. Gonna hold. Got a nice firing line on that guy. This guy's gonna swing out. That. And Nemesis is in trouble because his guns are high. Our guns are mounted right up underneath him like that.
Understood.
He's gonna wish he had not been there. In about a minute or 20 seconds from now. He's gonna realize he parked that battle wagon in the wrong spot. You swing on right by him. He's gonna be met with 16 guns. Good. There's a gas cloud there, so that won't affect our guns. This guy's in trouble. He's being attacked by fighters. This guy's about to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to be attacked by all 16 guns. This guy's going to be shot by these 2 field guns, which they only have to hold him at bay. This guy is useless. He's running away too, so it's probably useless. Even if you prioritize your guns on capital ships, they still will shoot the raiders, but they shoot with there's a negative bonus. Or modifier is the correct word. But they'll still shoot at it. But I think it's more important to be focused on capital ships, because if you kill all the capital ships, those little guys don't mean anything. But later on, when they start coming at you like 10 raider groups coming at you, you need to prioritize on them. Or they'll just melt your ship in a heartbeat. They're a huge threat at that time. Alright. Let's focus on this guy. Right. We got another turn till our missiles are back up. Heavy Cylon is being shot. That's what we want. He's dead. Okay. We went to redirect our squadron. We want this guy. He's been left out of the battle. We don't want him feeling like nobody loves him. So we want him to feel the love on this turn. He's gonna feel a lot of love right here.
On it, Commander.
Our field guns are in perfect position. That Talon's coming back. So these guys are gonna swing out. They're gonna hold their plane. but if done right, they should maneuver between the Talon and the rest of the Nemesis. He'll hold his plane. And they can fire in both directions, so they're in trouble. We've split the Yankee lines.
Understood.
No one's focus firing, right? No, we're just pre-firing. Yeah, that's great. Need to work, send a repair crew on that guy. Yeah. Okay, who gonna shoot first? This guy hasn't been hit. This guy has been hit, but he's okay. What we have to do is shoot that guy. He's technically the highest priority, right?
Yes, Commander.
And he's the closest target. Closest
Commander.
target is the highest priority usually, right?
Understood.
Oh, he's being repaired. We'll hold his missiles in reserve. Right. Who's the squadron attacking? That guy. Okay, cool. We should redirect the squadron to this guy. That way
Yes,
he-
sir.
That way he goes down. I don't know, I don't like that. She should attack that guy. As much as I want everyone to fire at that guy, he got a lot of guns coming at him. The two Manticores are firing at the other guy, more than likely, because they're in front of him. It's better to send the squadron ahead to weaken that guy, what I call prepping the target. Just send the squadron ahead to prep the target. That's kind of what the Manticores do. They're essentially prepping targets for the firing line, which is the main thrust. These guys are the sword. These guys are the shield. Our firing line. So, he's the focus, right? Go ahead and end our turn. Their guns are in the wrong direction, they're realizing. I think all is going good for us. All is going well. We need these guys to come right in there like that. We'll keep them low, because the Talon's guns are high mounted, so they'll be ineffective against our line as we come in. We're right underneath them like that. Look at that. And then once we get in position, we'll go back to defense. Look at that maneuver. He's the guy. We want these guys to hold up. They're gonna stay in their guard position. Okay. They just gotta maintain a high rate of fire in that direction. They don't have to kill anybody. And see, they're... because the Manticores are our guard ships, it's okay if the Cylons are focusing their firewall on them, because that's what they're designed for. If they're going to hack into our ships, we want them to hack into a useless ship. or ship that's not going to be a threat to the rest of the ships. So he's doing his job. Right. Let's go ahead and end our turn. We want to send the fighters to attack that guy.
Squadron target is confirmed.
We're gonna have to turn these guys that way, so they're perpendicular to the Talon.
On it, Commander.
Okay. Now here's the million-dollar question. Do we stay in our present posture and slowly approach these two guys, which gives his field guns a lot of times to fire on one ship? Or do we stay in our posture at our velocity and just swing in there and slice both those guys? I'm gonna go with this stay in our velocity. Like that. That seems to be the better option. Swing out like that. Bring him up a little. He's firing point blank at that guy.
Yes, sir.
Essentially a bow. Bow right there. I think the squadrons will take this guy down, and this guy isn't going to be alive much longer either, so... Prudence says you swing in there and get ready to knock out that Talon. And, that's what we're going to do. Our missiles will be back up in 2 turns, so if we can knock these 2 guys out in 2 turns, we'll go a long ways to winning the battle. Guys down. Now that Talon's turned the wrong direction, we're going to press on our attack here. Since he's showing his rear.
Understood. Understood.
That. Now we need to end boost thrust. Oop. Go back to defense. Yep, wrong button.
Emergency cruiser on standby.
Lead ship's gonna swing out like that. He kind of just has to maintain his formation like that. He's not gonna be a wuss and run. He's gonna come up, show the Yankee our firing line. On the pivot.
Yes, Commander.
It's kind of lagging behind. Okay, he's got another turn till his guns come up. I just stay there. Right. Guy's toast. Now he's gonna be hit from all 3 directions.
Squadron target is confirmed.
These guys don't have to over pursue, they only have to maintain a high rate of fire. It's not necessary for them to become overzealous. All that zeal.
So say we all.
Since their line is in this direction, and they're high, if he cuts this way, they're firing in that direction. Squadron will be coming from this direction, so he'll be turning in the fire. If he turns that way, our line is just gonna snake around him, which we have the superior position to him, which will stay here
Understood.
because I don't want him running into the ship. I don't want to have to replace an adamant. It's would not be good. All the Cylons do think strategically in the world. They'll take down a adamant if they can run into it. However, we have missiles up. He's gotta go up. Right. Ready to conduct our missile drill. He's still repairing his power control? No. And then to repair the armory. Armory is where the Marines live. Everybody else is okay. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, he's in a nebula. Oh, little bastard. He got lucky. What about this guy? Oh, they're all in a nebula. He got lucky. We can kill him with guns. Doesn't matter. We can kill him with guns. He's just gonna have a slow, painful death. That's what's gonna happen. Cut this way. He's gonna stay low, so if the guy goes above him, his port side guns will still be shooting on him. We'll have him go down slightly. Stagger him. Actually, stagger him like that. And the next guy will be high. Like that. We'll bring him up slightly. But
Yes,
not
sir.
too high, so his gun's still there. That way that last guy can come in and come in low like that. Look at that. 3D space is awesome. He's going to maintain his position. Bring him down.
Yes, Commander.
I believe he's out of the nebula, right? Let's give it a test. I think he is. Doesn't mean we are. So this could be an awesome missile attack or a real waste of ordnance. But if we can bring a gun
Yes,
to bear,
Commander.
we will. The Raiders are still in the game, look at that. They're a threat. They're not. Good. trouble. Mary to tell you, Prudence says we should recall the fighters because they're at half strength, but if we pull them and this guy dies, then we don't know if that would be dishonorable. We would cheat them of their glory, but they would be alive at least. Still their glory. Probably be an upset pilot. You cheated me.
Understood.
But then again, they're following orders, so
So say we all.
these guys are low, right? I'm gonna do a bow maneuver here. This guy like that. Yeah, that bow maneuver. He wasn't expecting that. He won't be able to fire this time, but we can pivot him the next turn. We have to assume that guy will survive this attack. I'm gonna have these not go as far. But, go up.
On it, Commander.
Because I don't want them running into that adamant in front of him. That would not be good.
On it, Commander.
I think he's too busy to worry about those manticores. My theory, anyway. Our Cylons do like the cheap shot. It's over, buddy. Alright, 5 replays, there we go. That's pretty awesome. Flying through all those missiles. That dude was like, piloting skills, don't fail me now. That fancy Yankee flying. Look at that. Guy's in trouble. "16 guns coming at you" is pretty good. 2 guns coming at him in the back there. Took him down. It's replay number 2. I think it's replay number 2. It's pretty cool. Vipers. There's a cool shot. Replays are definitely the best part of this game. The funnest part of the game. Especially if you've been playing like a year-long campaign, or it took you 2 years to go through the campaign. You can watch all the replays back to back. It's pretty awesome. We've been through 40 battles in our campaign so far. It's the 41st battle. So replay number 3. That's a pretty shot. Yeah, battle line. That's a cool shot. Missile cam. That's an awesome fight. That was a cool shot. That was a different angle too. This is number 4, I think. That's a cool shot. Alright, replay number 5, last one. Last but not least. It's a cool shot. I like the one shot where you saw the missiles coming out of the adamant and the camera was from the missile view but looking back at the adamant. That was a cool camera angle. I don't normally see that camera angle. The fact that they programmed that into the game is pretty awesome. Yeah. I like that they added the gas clouds in the battlefield, so you don't really know they're there, and they can really affect the battle. I like those field guns, they're pretty awesome. They can do a lot of damage. If used correctly, they can do a lot of damage. Mainly because they're maneuverable. Right, let's proceed back to the squadron room. Gotta remember, I gotta save, repair, and we gotta replace the Manicore. I have a reserve fleet of Manicores, so we planned. Our strategy already has that factored in to the battle. Long before the battle begins, we already have them built. That's an awesome shot. Okay, save it. Always save the game. We've conducted 41 military operations to date. Admiral Kane gets the credit for the battle, so we gotta go down here and repair everybody. $44. What's there, inflation going on here? What? Sticker shock. $38. Okay, the one at Ophia is the one that's missing. This one? Yeah, we need to send a Manicore. Here. So we have to go over here. Our reserve fleet's right here at Ragnar, so this guy just got built, so he's already detached. But look right here, this is our reserve fleet of Manicores, so they're always... Ultimately we're gonna have 7, but we're anticipating losing 1 or 2 in the battles, so we always have them ready to go. So this guy is already built. So we just have to send him to Heliogamos. Got Orpheon. Yeah. We're at 578, so we gotta build a Manicore this turn, right? The way we build, we alternate between Adamant and Manicore right now. So Manicore shop. And then I always leave enough Telium. I don't like it to dip below 500. I like to leave under 500 in case you have 3-4 battles in a row. You can repair people and replace people quickly. But we just got done building this fleet over here at Hestia, so all our fleets are in place. 2 of our commanders are already skilled enough to take a battle star, but we just don't have it available. Right now we're preparing for this battle right here, which is going to be the battle at Scorpia, but the fleet that we're building at Daedalus is waiting on 4 adamants. And once that's built, we're gonna jump these guys to here, and then the fleet that's here this guy, he's gonna go with Daedalus and they're gonna attack Scorpia and stay there. So the replacement fleet that's coming with Daedalus is gonna take that position. So he's gonna be our most skilled commander at that point, which when we get Scorpia, I believe they give you 500 requisition points, which I believe is enough to unlock the Artemis.
Said I am about to build 2 fleets per sector to protect it. At the moment is only 1 per sector aviable.
Yeah. But when we get there, what's going to happen is, I believe the 500 should be enough to unlock the Artemis, and it probably is enough to unlock the gunship, but I don't know that for a fact. I can only assume we can unlock one or the other. In that case, the worst case scenario, we unlock the gunship. Best case scenario, we unlock the Artemis. Optimal scenario, we unlock both them. And then, but it should be able to unlock both those, then we already have 2 field commanders who can take command of a battle star, which is Fleet 8 and 13. And this guy out here in Helios Delta, he's at 5,000, so he's forward deployed. So he's sitting pretty good. So we're all pretty good. And then as the next phase of the battle in chapter 5, assuming everything goes right, probably won't. We're gonna occupy these star lanes as our next stage of the military operations. Ultimately, we want to take Helios Beta. But as we start to build our fleets up, Everything's gonna shift that way. And then we won't, as we start replacing Manicores and Adamants with battle stars and gunships and so forth, that's gonna create 2 fleets. Right? So the smallest fleet we can build is a 4,000 fleet, but those ships will technically already be built. So you just have to shift them. And at that phase, between 5 and 6, chapter 5 and 6, we'll be able to shift pretty good, I think, going forward into the war. And then, so we got 8 cycles to go before, assuming I don't lose any more adamants. We haven't lost an adamant in the entire war. We've only lost Manicores. We haven't lost a battle in the entire war, so that's good. But from chapter 3 to 4, we went straight to Ragnar. That's what we did. And then we built everything in chapter 4. And then we're working our way to chapter 5, which will culminate with the end of this battle at Scorpia. Now, politically, we're sitting pretty good. Politically, we're holding at 6 planets, which is good. They're all steadfast. We're waiting on the last one. We occupy every planet in those regions, so politically we're strong. So when we take Scorpia, it's going to be a huge boost because it'll give us the construction stuff we need. Not to mention we have the financial power to build the other 2 ships we need. So I think we're good. And our officer corps is pretty good. So our officers, they're all training up. You got 3 officers that are 2 that are 6,000. They're waiting on the battle stars to be built, basically. But they all have a fleet of 7 ships. These guys are still, these 2 guys are still waiting. They don't have enough build experience. And then once we have 50 requisition points, which we should get once we unlock those blueprints, I think we'll be sitting pretty good. Because this is the ship we want in chapter 5. Chapter 5. And I may get this. That's a torpedo, I'm not really. But that's the advanced Viper. That's what that is, right? We'll get the advanced Viper later on. If we have the money to do it, we will. But I think we're sitting pretty good. Let's go ahead and end our turn.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Go ahead and save.
A fortified colony is under attack.
Time is it's 8:01. We'll have to do this battle tomorrow. We're not gonna have enough time. We gotta jump over to DC Universe. So that's where we'll start tomorrow. That's gonna be a big battle. 4750 against the 3750. They came with a lot of people. We'll kick the crap out of them. But that'll be tomorrow's battle. So that's where we'll be picking it up tomorrow. Oop, wrong button. We'll be switching to DC Universe here. Be the last hour of the night for us. Go ahead and change out the sign.